Okay, tell me if this sounds familiar. You create the perfect newsletter. Your copy is looking great, your design is flawless, and your offer is just chef's kiss. You're excited to hit send, only to get disappointed when you see a 5% open rate, or even lower than that. I'm here to tell you that your content is not the problem, or your offer, or even your timing. The real culprit is hiding in plain sight, and it's your subject line. And I'm about to show you how to fix that using 5 psychological triggers that tap into how our brains are wired. But before we jump in, let's talk about why this matters so much. The average person receives over 100 emails per day in their inbox. So your subject line may get 1 second of attention or even less. Most business owners use descriptive subject lines that reveal all the information about what the email is about, like July newsletter or our latest product update. They are correct. Sure, but are they emotionally compelling? Not even close. People who send newsletters that get immediately opened are not necessarily marketing gods. They just study and understand one thing: why people open emails. Your reader either wants to solve a problem, satisfy curiosity, or avoid missing out on something. It's pure psychology one-on-one. So once you get this and understand how these psychological triggers work, you'll eliminate all guesswork and start engineering subject lines that are effective every single time. Trigger number 1, the curiosity gap. Our brains are literally wired to need closure. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Just think that every time that you watch a trailer or an episode that ends on a cliffhanger, all you want to do is figure out what happens next, and your brain needs closure. Just compare the following subject lines. The first one is, our new summer collection is now available. This gives all the information away, and you immediately know what the email is about. After using the curiosity gap, you can write a subject line that says, the one item your summer wardrobe is missing. Now, this creates an itch in your brain that needs to be scratched, and the only way to do that is by opening the email. So here are 3 ways to use the curiosity gap in your own subject lines. Ask direct questions. Using a subject line like 2025 productivity guide is kind of weak. But if you change it to 99% of people make this productivity mistake, are you one of them? This creates an open loop that your reader must close. And the only way to do that is by opening the email. Hint at solutions. Stop using how to get more clients. It's too vague. Instead, try something like the simple way to attract clients without cold calling. This is more specific, and this hints at a specific solution that your audience is probably very interested in. Use unexpected phrasing. One of my all-time favorites that works like a charm: do not open this email. It's reverse psychology gold. But here's what you must remember when you use this psychological trigger. Your email must deliver on the curiosity you create. You promise a secret, you deliver that secret. Clickbait kills trust, and trust is everything in business. Trigger number 2, self-interest. This is pretty self-explanatory, but when your reader gets an email, the only question in their mind is, what's in it for me? Most subject lines tend to be company-centric, meaning the protagonist is the company. For example, a weak subject line would be, announcing version 4.0 of our software. Okay, who cares? But when you turn that into, save an hour every day with this update, this puts the audience in the spotlight. So 3 ways to nail the psychological triggers are: lead with benefits. Our new sneakers, pretty vague, pretty bland, nobody cares about it. But if you turn this into say goodbye to foot pain, then the audience knows exactly what the benefit is. Get specific with numbers. Boost productivity, again, pretty vague, but if you turn that into a 5-minute trick to boost productivity by 40%. Now this makes it so much more compelling for the reader to figure it out. Hit pain points. For example, struggling to find customers? The answer is inside. This is a very, very common pain point of business owners, so they will feel compelled to open the email and figure out the answer. When you use the psychological trigger, all you have to do is think of your audience. What are their biggest challenges at the moment? What are their biggest desires? What keeps them up at night? What is the thing they wish they could make disappear? Speak directly to that, and you're speaking their language. Trigger number 3. Urgency and FOMO, or fear of missing out. Studies show that we're 2.5 times more motivated by the fear of losing something that we own than gaining something of equal value. For example, a generic subject line would be 25% of all items. You may think this will work because it informs your reader that you're running a promotion at the time with a discount code, but there's no urgency to it. And when your reader will see that, they will think, okay, I'll get back to it at some point, which that translates to never. Instead, use a subject line like ends tonight or ends at midnight, 25% of all items. That gives them a specific deadline, meaning if they don't click on this email, they will lose the discount and the promotion forever. 3 urgency techniques that work. Number 1, clear deadlines. No vague phrases like sale ends soon. Try sale ends at midnight. Number 2, highlight scarcity. Only 5 spots left, or low stock alert. And 3, hint at exclusivity. Exclusive invitation expires in 2 hours. That will get people motivated to check it as soon as possible. What you must keep in mind when using this psychological trigger is that your urgency needs to be real. Fake urgency every week will kill your credibility faster than anything. Trigger number 4, social proof, or peer pressure for adults. We are social creatures by design. Aristotle said it first. So when we're unsure, we follow the pack. And nowadays, we just see what other people are buying, and that's all the proof we need. Using something like our app is amazing is expected. It's your app, of course you think it's amazing. But changing it into why over 5,000 marketers switched to this app, well, now that makes it compelling because it's still the same message, but it's backed up by peers. So 4 ways to use social proof. Numbers and stats. Join over 10,000 happy customers, or how this company increased their revenue by 75%. 2. Name drop. See how Google uses our framework after getting their permission to name drop, of course. 3. Hint at reviews. The 5-star product customers cannot stop talking about. And 4, show results. How brand X achieved 10x growth in 90 days. In a world full of skeptics, social proof is the antidote. It is the most compelling evidence you can offer as a business. And trigger number 5, surprise and intrigue. Our brains are prediction machines. So when something unexpected happens, we are forced to pay attention. So when your audience's inbox are full of boring subject lines like 20% off or a weekly newsletter, your surprising light will cut through the noise immediately. 4 surprising techniques you can use are unconventional language. Warby Parker's, uh-oh, your subscription is expiring. That uh-oh is gold. Who else writes that in their subject lines? Number 2, connect unrelated ideas. Something that combines your grandpa's advice and a software update. These 2 phrases seem unrelated and they only spark your curiosity. 3. Counterintuitive statements. While most people will use something like how to succeed, you can try the opposite route by saying the surprising benefits of failing. Not many people will expect that. And 4. Unexpected personalization. Happy birthday, Tim. Surprise inside. That combines a personalized message with intrigue. There's just no way that Tim won't feel compelled to open the email and see what the surprise is about. The goal with a psychological trigger is make somebody pause and think, that's interesting. When you break their auto-delete habit, you've won. So what to do next? Pick just one of these psychological triggers and test it in your next newsletter. Definitely do not try to use all 5 in one subject line. This will get messy real quick. Just pick one, test it, and see what happens to your open rates. If this helped you, please like and subscribe to this channel for more content writing tips that actually work. I've got more tutorials like this coming up, but if you want to see anything specific covered, please let me know in the comments. What is your biggest challenge with email marketing right now? Drop it in the comments and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.